It's a deal.
It's a deal, then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Again. Aoleu, asta mi-e... Mamă, zici că a dat să-mi iasă plămânii afară. M-a brutat grav. Aoleu. Care plouă? Ce problema am eu? Aici ăștia să omoară, să tipă dușmănii, chestii, tristețe, separare de frate sau de soră, eu. Am strămutat până mi-au ieșit plămânii pe gât și afară plouă. Na. Băi, este ora 6. După amiaza. Filmez de la ora 2. Hai să vă zic mai clar. Filmez de 3 ore și 41 de minute, că de-abia acum a început cel de 2 episod. Și urmează un episod o să înceapă cu de asta. Cu chestia asta de pe ecran, de final de film. Și mai avem o bucățică care mă durează așa aia pe puțin, încă vreo oră. O oră și jumătate dacă mai sunt alte introduceri în afară de tâmpenia aia. A thing that might make me gonna die. Pentru că eu mâine trebuie să mă scol la 6. Azi n-am făcut nimic din ce trebuia să fac pentru mâine. În afară să filmez. Ca să mă scol la 6 trebuie să mă scol la 8, ceea ce n-am făcut în viața mea. Eu dacă mai filmez aici mai încă o oră pe puțin, deci nu pot să mă mai ating de Genshin astăzi. Thank you, Honkai Star Rail, with your countless hours of story.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, all right. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
All right. What will you wager?
Are we talking about an actual bet here? I don't want to wager anything just so that you can swindle it all in the end. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out. What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Completed this. Da, mai e și ferul pe Naconi, care durează o oră pe puțin. De aici avem piermințele ca puțin. Încă 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 20, 200 de ore. O să mor aici. Asfixiat. Literalmente. I really feel like I'm gonna die asphyxiated. This is a way too long goddamn story.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
Cum Iisuse Hristoase termin eu Genshin Impact-ul până duminică și mă mai joc și altceva. Că mă apucă pandalie jucând un singur joc. Stând și ascultând dialoguri în continuu, mă apucă dracii.
Yeah, let's go! We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Am 5 zile să termin freaking Genshin. This won't
How
be...
extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Ah, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Hai că desactive, da? Mă uitam la ceva filme de genul ăsta. Nu la ce vă gândiți voi, gen film de cinematograf, dar... nu toate funcționează să fie downloadate. Îți trebuie VPN în pana mea. Primea aplicația de azi.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
I will quite agree with that rating.
Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
I might agree with that. So I disagree just with one thing. I might agree with the rating for Jurassic Park, all 3 films. Where the fuck is the third one? Because I see it, but because they were.
Oh, are you hungry,
foods,
Numby?
And Jurassic Park 3 was.
Food in the dream.
quite
Shouldn't taste
suspect,
bad, right?
But telling me that Jurassic World 2015, 2050
Numby,
is better than Jurassic Park 3, 2001, and better than Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom 2080. And tell me that Jurassic World Fallen
Looks
Kingdom
delicious,
2080 is at the same
I should have taken a bite
freaking
first.
rating with Jurassic Park 3 2001, I kind of disagree with that. And saying that Jurassic World Dominion 2022 has
So
the
many buttons.
worst rating
How
of
many
all
centuries
Jurassic
would it take to
franchise
press them
films,
all?
I can agree with that.
Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
That fucking film was...
Huh? What are these?
decent. Too stupid.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
What will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.